Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope you had an amazing New Year and an amazing Christmas. If you guys are just seeing this now, as always, of course, I am your host, Vortex, and you guys are right here inside Vortex Sound Studios, home of MobileMusicPro.com, and we have a fantastic video for you guys today. We're going to be talking about iPadBeatmaking.com's 808 engine. Now, this was a kit that was originally made for Nano Studio 2, but you can actually use it across any DAW, especially with apps like AudioBus. Now, this kit has over 300 sounds and over 80 808s and is specifically designed for trap music. And today we're going to be walking you through this kit from iPadBeatmaking.com. And as always, guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, make sure to ding that bell so you get all of our notifications. And if you guys really enjoy content like this, make sure to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/mobilemusicpro. So with all that aside, let's get right into playing with this 808 engine. Alright, welcome back everybody. Of course, as always, we hope you are having the happiest of the happiest days. We are really excited to show you this program, guys, but before we show you that, let's go ahead and bring up the website here of iPadBeatmaking.com. We have it right here. We'll pull it up, and we can see right here that they have a bunch of different things here, including different kits, for different kits for different programs like Elliott Garage and other programs like let's see here, for Nano Studio, of course, as well. But if you scroll down here, you can see they have a bunch of different sample kits for Nano Studio and other programs as well. Of course, they got a Beats store and some free stuff as well. So these guys have been in it for a while, so definitely check this out. Of course, they also have a YouTube channel where they have tutorials, beat making tutorials, and of course tutorials on how to use their stuff and all sorts of stuff. So make sure to check out their YouTube channel as well. Now, the kit we'll be discussing today, guys, is going to be the, where is it here? The Nano Studio 2 trap kit. So right here, it's $14. Let's use the mouse here, see if we can highlight this, if it'll show it. But I am circling the over 400 trap sounds Nano Studio 2 trap kit. If we click on that, we can see that this is going to be $14. So this is the kit that we're going to be using today, guys. Here's the description right here, as you can see. Over 300 trap genre-specific sounds, but what we're going to be focusing on today is the Obsidian side inside of Nano Studio 2, which is that 808 engine. And of course, as it says here, it gives you an incredible amount of parameter control over your 808s. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. Okay, the next thing we're going to show here is how to actually install these files for both of these instruments within Nano Studio 2. That, of course, is the Slate and the Obsidian. So let's open up our files here. I love iPadOS 13 and all this. This is the file system that we can now browse here. So we're going to head over to Audio Share. This is where I keep the majority of all my samples, and probably the same cases for you. We'll take a look here. We'll scroll to the iPadBeatmaking.com. NS2 trap folder. You'll find that there is two folders here, separated again with these two instruments being Obsidian and Slate. We're going to go to Obsidian first. Let's install that first, the 808s first. So as you can see, we have the folder here, the iPadBeatmaking.com folder, and they're all contained within there. But all we have to do is just copy this one single folder, and it'll do everything for us. So we'll just copy that. We'll head on to back to the On My iPad. We'll scroll down to the Nano Studio 2 folder, go into the Instruments folder, and into the Obsidian. That's what we're going to install right now, and in the user. And we'll paste it right here. It'll just take a second, and once that's completed, that is all you have to do. That's it, folks. That is ready to go as soon as it's done here. As you can see, it only takes a couple seconds, and it is done. So it is now installed. The 808s are installed within our Obsidian. So let's go ahead and check out that Obsidian synth in Nano Studio 2. And here we are, just to make sure we have a couple different tracks here, but we'll pull up the Obsidian, and here is our patches, guys. If you look at the user and then look at all, you can see that here it is right under iPadBeatmaking.com trap. You can see the accents, trap 808s fave, and trap bonus instruments, and they're all here, guys. Just a ton of them. You can scroll through them all up and down, all the way nice and organized. They're even categorized here with different folders. So if it's more of a pluck sounding, it actually will be within the pluck category here, as you can see. So very, very easy to use. So as you can see, very easy to install as well. Now before we get actually into the 808 engine, folks, as we can click on here, we can see this is the Obsidian synth where you can actually modify all the parameters. Before we get into that, we do want to show you the installation of the slate patches. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, now we're going to install the patches for the slate instrument inside of Nano Studio 2. So let's go back to our audio share files. As you can see here, we keep all of our samples here. We'll go back into the iPad beat making folder, but this time we're going to go into the slate folder. And we're just going to copy again, just this one folder. All we got to copy is just this one folder, and we'll paste it back where we were before. So to get there, we'll go back to the On My iPad, and we'll scroll down to the Nano Studio 2 folder, go into the Instruments folder, and this time again, we're going to go into the slate instead of the Obsidian folder, and go into the user, and then paste right here. Again, this will only just take a few seconds, and once this is pasted, that's it. The installation is complete, and then we can open up Nano Studio 2 and find those patches. So once this is done here, there we go, all set, all complete. If we can just scroll in here, you can see all the different kits here, a bunch of different kits, including FX and all sorts of stuff. So let's go ahead, now that that's installed, and pull up Nano Studio 2. And here we are. This is back, of course, in our Obsidian, but let's go back to the tracks and open up Slate. And here is all of our patches. So we can see the trap 1, the trap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, additives, FX, and trap guns and FX. So if we look here, we can see if we go to see all of our, through our user different things, we can see we have the recent user factory and in-app purchases, but this will be under the user and under iPad BM trap. And there you go, iPad BM, short for iPad beat making, and you'll find all of your different kits right here. And of course, we'll sample a couple of these in a second once we get into exploring these. And as well, we made a demo song while using a bunch of these samples and the 808s that come with it. So we'll show you that in a second. Okay, now we're going to dive into the 808 engine here from this trap kit from iPadBeatmaking.com. We have right here the patches that are currently pulled up. As you can see, there really are a bunch of them, lots of them to go through. We're going to demo a couple of these as well for you. But before we do that, let's go ahead and go right into the instrument. This is the Obsidian synth and the 808 engine that has come with this. Now, all of these samples, or sorry, all of these patches do take these parameters into account. So you can choose that one. And we will go here and we'll just modify maybe the glide time, make that much more glidier. So very, very cool there. You can see that it is definitely modifying that glide. And you can change all sorts of parameters in here, the polyphony, of course. Pretty much anything you need to make an 808 sound unique and sound your own. And we got the attack, of course, very classic modifications here to the sounds. In fact, we're going to turn up the, we're going to use higher notes just so you can hear it better. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We can change the release. Let's go ahead and do that. And of course, let's try the drive. Let's turn up some of the drive. Got to have some drive. Give it some character. Let's turn up that glide one more time for fun real quick. Perfect. So let's go through a couple of these patches now, and we have a bunch to choose from. So let's just go through a couple. Oh, those are the hats. Let's go through some 808s, guys. Let's find this. Let's go to Trap 808s. We'll choose that category. Once again, we're using higher notes than you would normally use just so we can, this comes through the speakers easier for more people. So lots of excellent sounds in here. As you can see, it just keeps kind of going and going and going. Pretty fantastic stuff. Maybe just a couple of the bonus instruments we'll demo because there's some great actual instruments in here in addition to your standard 808s and sort of trap sounds. Oh man, I love this piano. So much fun. There's so much stuff. Oh, and the ghost piano, also very fun at the higher notes especially. So just awesome sounds in here, lots of stuff to choose from. I think we can now go ahead and start maybe demoing some of the patches from the Slate instrument because we don't want to give away everything, guys. We don't want to give away all the goodies in here. There's lots of good stuff in here. And again, only $14, so make sure you check it out. Okay, so now let's go ahead and demo some of the Slate patches. We'll go ahead back to our track section here, and we will double click. Well, this has been playing the whole time. Maybe we'll hit stop. Let's go to the Slate. And here we are with our patches again, trap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, additives, FX, and trap guns and FX. We take a look here. Let's just take a look through. Everything is organized really well on here. If you look here, you'll find that we always have our kicks and our hats relatively in the same place. So that really makes things easy, both the kicks, hats, and the snares. Some nice 808s within this kit as well, within these kits as well. In addition, of course, to having all that 808 engine goodies, you have a bunch of 808s within these patches as well. And after demoing these sounds, we of course will take you through just a quick demo song that we made using these sounds. Little boom bap beat for you guys here, doing some finger drumming. Let's go through a couple another kits here. As you can see, again, all the kicks and the snares are all relatively in the same places. We always have kind of two sets. So if we use the mouse here, we have the first set of things that are in the bottom half, and the second set of things that are in the top half. So we have a top half and a bottom half of different sounds that complement each other. Alright, cool. Lots of different sounds in here. Again, we have our kick snare here, and then a kick snare here. So very, very nice. Everything is kind of organized for you. Let's go and play some of the FX. Alright, so I think that's enough demoing here. I know we spent a little bit of, probably a minute or two too much on the 808 engine, so let's keep this one short and go right into the demo song. Okay, here we are inside of Cubasis 3, our DAW of choice, where we recorded a demo song from the Nano Studio trap kit. And what we did, how we did that actually, how we put the sounds from Nano Studio into Cubasis 3 was simply using Audio Bus. So we recorded the sounds directly from Nano Studio 2 into Cubasis 3 via Audio Bus, and that's how we got all these sounds in here. Now, if we look, we can have the kicks, the snares, the hats 2, the 808. These are the tracks. All of the sounds within this demo song here are all from the Nano Studio, or sorry, the trap kit, except for the guitar sample here, which is chopped from a cymatics sample. Everything else you hear in here is going to actually be from the kit from iPadBeatmaking.com. So if we look here, we can see it's not too complicated. We have some pianos, a bell sound in the beginning, a gunshot, and a riser, and then I actually kept the MIDI. I actually kept the MIDI that I used to record some of this audio at the bottom. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to play the mix down for you, as Cubasis 3 is having a little bit of bugginess right now, but I'm sure that'll be fixed soon. So let's go ahead and just play the mix down and see what we got. Okay, so that was our demo song. Again, all the sounds except for that guitar sound are coming from the kit. So let's just demo with the guitar sounds so you can hear what that sounds like real quick. So that was just the only sound that was coming from a chopped up cymatics sample. Everything else you hear was coming from the kit. All right, we hope you guys enjoyed this demo. We hope everybody had a good time. We know we did, definitely making this song and using this kit. Again, highly recommend this kit. Only $14, everybody, from iPadBeatmaking.com. It's almost a one-stop shop for all you need for trap music and trap sound. So definitely check it out. And we hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll talk to you soon. And just a quick correction, everybody. I said earlier before that it was because of Cubasis 3 bugging out that I wanted to show the song by using the mixdown, but really it's just because the iPad is so slow. We're on an original iPad Pro over here still, so when you are recording and playing back on Cubasis 3, sometimes it does glitch out a little bit. So I'm sure that Cubasis 3 will fix that in the near future, but that is why we played it on the mixdown. Again, just because our iPad is a little bit slower, I'm sure that it probably wouldn't be the case if we had a 2018 iPad or above. Alright everybody, we really hope you enjoyed that video. We know we enjoyed making it. We enjoyed playing with this 808 engine inside a Nano Studio 2 on that Obsidian synth, and of course that Slate drum machine. And as you guys can see, this kit is jam-packed with a ton of sounds, super easy to use, super versatile, really easy to tweak your settings inside of that 808 engine, really great for making trap songs. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet, make sure to check out the Nano Studio 2 Trap Kit on iPadBeatmaking.com. So thanks again so much, guys, for joining us. Thank you so much for all the thumbs up. Thank you so much for all the likes. Our channel is growing like crazy, and we have a ton of videos planned for you guys this year. So stay tuned. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later.